We are live. We are back. We are back. It's kind of weird, just like last time that I went live, I ripped the clock off the wall. So I had this clock and it was more decorative than anything. And for like 6 months, I left the battery out of it when it went out. So recently I put the battery in and I was like, why does this thing sound like doom? It's like tick, tick. And I put it in the laundry room. Hi, guys. Welcome in. When this message finds you, okay, whoever I'm speaking to, when this finds you, you are about to be discovered. I got charms out. When's the last time we did that? Riddle me what? When? I don't even know. I don't even remember. Grab your whatever you're sipping on, drinking on, or not, snacking on. If you guys have earbuds in, operating heavy machinery, any of the things, maybe turn it down a little bit because I'm animated, I'm a little bit loud, and I have a bell. Keep that in mind. If you are new here, then you need to know who the frick I am. I am your bestie on the internet, duh. I'm your angel here on earth. I'm your fairy godmother. I'm your spiritual accountant. And I'm here to tell you what time it is. I'm your daily motivation. So without further ado, let's bless this mess and message. Anything not of the light or the divine plan is no longer welcome here and must leave immediately. Calling upon my angels, my ancestors only of the highest white light, and Archangel Michael, as I calibrate to the energy of the collective. No weapons formed against me shall prosper. Amen. Okay, I'm just going to finish getting ready on camera, but I can go over you guys' message. This found you because you're about to be discovered. Each and every one of you want to be noticed or discovered or spotlighted for something that you're doing. Miss Eddie, thank you. Thank you so much. God bless you, Queen. Thank you and love you, bestie. I love you too. Thank you, guys. And thank you for your amens. Thank you, all of you guys that smash the like button. I appreciate you guys. It's the best way to show support to the channel. Yeah, there is something that you are going to be noticed for. And it's like, finally. Oh, I'm hearing that song, finally. It's happened to me. Right in front of my face. I don't know. I don't know the words. I'm not going to pretend I know them either. But I'm so excited for this message. Ah! Oh, unboxing will be at the end. In a little bit, we will vote if you guys need a love message or not. You might want to wait till I do my download for the love message. But then after I give you the love message download, after the main download that I channeled, then we can vote. We'll do a live chat vote to see if you want a love message added before we do a Pop Mart unboxing. Okay, so you found this because you are about to be spotlighted, your flowers given. This is big, big, happy changes. And then I keep hearing that it's better that you find out now. It's better that you find out now. So I don't know if that has to do with this or with the love, but we'll sort it out. And you are about to find out how much is going to be revealed to you this week. So this is kind of like, today's Monday, but whenever you see this message, whether it's now, 5 years from now, this is your message when you see it. You have learned how to compromise, how to be very disciplined, and now you are in the spirit of innocence and forgiveness. Forgiving yourself for certain mistakes that you feel like you've made and not shifting blame on anybody and their little dog. You are accountable for numero uno, you. And it is just making something ignite within you that is unstoppable, unjackable, unhackable, untaintable. Your health is improving. You are done with this waiting period. If you feel like you've been in a long, drawn out waiting period, that is about to end. You have a commanding presence and that is about to be discovered. Your playful side is about to be one of the main reasons that you are being discovered. So I don't know what that means. Like, it's a promotion, though. You're getting a promotion from God, the divine, your angels, your ancestors. There are charms here. If you guys need any other confirmations, you guys could play video games. Someone here could be a Taurus, Gemini, Aquarius, or Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Rising. We have the initials P, S, B, L, and A. Yeah, I'll get into these a little bit later. Let me take a sip of this energy drink. Hi, Simmons. Thank you for being a member. If you guys are on members only, I just shared a video of one of my favorite content creators, my bestie Chandler. So you might want to check out his newest message. It is clocking it left, right, front, and center. So there were a lot of challenges that you were dealing with, roadblocks with your health, roadblocks in your finances, roadblocks and just not knowing what to do. Well, there is so much in just not this week, but this entire month that isn't going to resonate with you anymore. I did say B. It's right here. If any of you guys need to look at the initials or get any extra confirmation. But yeah, there is so much that is going to be revealed to you this week and this month. And there's going to be a lot that you just don't resonate with anymore. People that were playing mind games with you, trying to rewrite everything you do in every little way, you're taking your control back in a very big way because you are healing your inner child. You could have grown up in an environment where you had to fend for yourself, or just nobody cared about anything or anybody, and you were always having to figure it out on your own. You could also come from an environment where when people were around, they were constantly putting you down. So I want you to think about it this way. If you were dealing with a 3-year-old, right? Would you be acting all crazy? Would you be doing or wanting to do the same things that your family did, whoever raised you did, your parents did? Would you be acting the same in any of the negative ways that they treated you? Would you treat another 3-year-old like absolutely not? So you are going to be looking at you, the 3-year-old version of you, and you are going to be healing this and returning to your innocence. It's reminding me of a laser. It's like there is a laser that is blasting all of this hardness, this sadness, depression, things that were very hard to remove from your outer shell, things that made it hard for you to compromise, to forgive, things that made it hard for you to love. There's like a laser being pointed at that. And it's blasting it into tiny little pieces so you can purge, so you can cleanse, and so you can recover. So this is helping your health improve so you can live, love, laugh. And it's just amazing. Like, I see you being so playful, jovial, like you were about to be in your merriment. F the catch me outside. You were about to be in your mother effing merriment, baby. Affirm it below. I'm in my merriment, y'all. I'm in my merriment. You are not letting anyone disrupt that. You don't care if they think it's weird. You don't care about anyone's perception. You don't care. You are in sync and alignment with the universe. And you have not felt like this in a very long time. A very long time. You are shielded, protected. You are very intuitive right now. So I just love how you are nurturing yourself and really spoiling and just enjoying any childlike wonderment. You are making life assume the position by putting your middle fingers up and being like, I'm 3. I kind of don't care. You're going to see very strongly anything that was an illusion the whole next 30 days. Anything that was an illusion that has been hard for you to see. Again, there's lasers pointed everywhere. It's blasting it into tiny little things so you can see it, so you can break it down properly. And as you're breaking it down, you're like, I don't like that anymore. I don't want to go there anymore. I don't want to date them anymore. I don't want them coming to my house anymore. I'm in my merriment, y'all. I can't be bothered. Leave a message at the beep, beepity beep. If you are picking up what I'm putting down, I want you to drop your scissors because you are going to be doing a lot of this. Okay, you're going to be busting out those big ribbon cutting scissors because you are about to be discovered. This is groundbreaking. You have always been a trendsetter. You have always been doing it first. But I don't know, there's something about you're just not taking anybody's like critiques, criticisms. You are not, I don't know how to explain it. You're just not caring about what they got to say or how they're saying it. Because it'd be very easy to point the finger. They're the reason why I am this way. They're the reason. We are working on forgiveness, and it is making you light as a feather. Send those flying monkeys to the north, to the south, to wherever. They're not your problem. They're not your problem. What people think about you, you're like, that's not my problem. I am protected. In the mighty name of Jesus, Archangel Michael, whoever your spirit team is, these are big happy changes for you and your little dog too. I see that you guys have grown stubborn over the years, or you go through bouts of depression and you are really working through this. Whether you have had all of these experts telling you, oh, your leg is gonna fall off and you probably have issues, like you need to like get your life together. You're tuning all of it out. Okay? They want you to take this. Okay? They're like, here, collective, just take this. Just take this. It's fine. Is you rolling? Bitch, I might be. You're like, I'm out of here. You are just going to see through things. Everything is being broken down into tiny little particles. And you're like, oh, it makes so much sense now why my health wasn't improving. It makes so much sense now why I was not in recovery. There are different people, entities, and energies that want to keep their energy tethered to yours. Not today, Becky, Bobby, Steven, or Satan. Sorry. Now for love. Someone is slowing you down. I don't know who this is. Someone is slowing you down. It reminds me of Step Brothers. You're like this thing. It's like dragging me, pulling me. Yeah, this is how you're going to be seeing people like, you know what? You're just going to wake up one day. Now, this is scary. Could you imagine dating somebody and you're just minding your business, like sleeping on the other side of the bed, and they wake up and they're like, I want a divorce. This is the type of energy you're going to be in. Now, I'm not saying that's for every piece of your life, but in love, you're going to be realizing some things, especially where you have built up certain illusions of what you want someone to be and not what they actually are. So people are going to be a little bit scared of you because their lies don't make sense anymore. Okay? Whatever we didn't have time to pay attention to, we've got time today. Affirm it below. I've got time today. Whatever low vibrational shenanigans has been trying to linger around you, like they're not doing anything, like they're not up to nothing. These illusions, any delusions, are being revealed. And you are being shown the cold hard truth of where you need to cut cords and what isn't working. So get your Dear Johns ready. Okay, I'm not saying like if you've been in a relationship a long time and you love this person, that they're a whole friggin' demon in the house. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying there are certain people in our lives that they've been skirting on by. Those things are being revealed. Ooh, look, I typed -180. So if you're new here, I can get channel messages from my calculator, from my clairaudience, and I channel message all throughout the day, and then I usually write them down. I just wrote like a couple keywords today, but then I'll pull out extra confirmations. You have some black widows that you are going to be getting rid of, some optical illusions. This is all being found out. This could have started a couple days ago. A couple days ago, you could have had some big aha moments like, wait a minute, they're actually not going to follow through. They are not going to do what they said they're going to do. They're never going to change. These are the type of realizations you're coming to. You're like, they've been telling me that they're going to do this. They've been saying that they're going to make this happen. And it's been months or it's been years. Whoever has been having you wait, they are slowing you down. Whoever wants to stay tethered to you, where you have some boundaries up, you are having to close that door permanently. And you will know more clearly who and what that is. So, whatever door you have cracked for certain people in your life, you're going to realize, oh, you know what? This environment is never going to change. This culture here is never going to change. These family members are never going to change. This lover is never going to change. And they are slowing me down. I'm in my merriment, y'all. Pray 7, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Bless you. Thank you. You're not letting people project onto you anymore. There's so much that you're clocking. You're not going to trip over these people either. But this is where they have you. Okay, so let me be clear. These people could have been affecting your health. Your body was rejecting them. You could have been dating somebody new, and then you were having all of these ailments, and you're like, what the frick is going on? And then you're going to the doctor, and you're like, help, I don't know what the frick. And then they're like, maybe something's wrong, maybe nothing's wrong. But you are realizing where your body is in crisis. And you are the expert because you are the intuitive. Now, for those of you that know, I have Melanie Hines, who's been on my channel for a long time. She also has her own YouTube channel. I shared her channel a couple days ago in one of my live streams. And she reads this book, You Can Heal Your Life. And so I'm going to start reading this. And it's just about like changing your thought patterns. I think this book came out in like 1990, 1991, and it sold over 50 million copies. You Can Heal Your Life. Basically telling you the cheat codes and thought patterns to when you're not feeling that great, when certain things are going on, what it could possibly be. And so what I started reading was about the inner child. Us healing our inner child, seeing yourself as a child, the 3-year-old version of you. So I'm getting that for whoever this message is for, one of the reasons you're being discovered is because you are done blaming your family. Even though we could blame them all freaking day. Let's be so for real. Okay. So we are working on we are working on forgiveness so we can move on with our lives. Especially if you've already gone zero contact, especially if you've already cut them off. Blaming your family. Blame is one of the surest ways to stay in the problem. In blaming another, we give away our power. Understanding enables us to rise above the issue and take control of our future. The past cannot be changed. The future is shaped by our current thinking. It is imperative for our freedom to understand that our parents were doing the best that they could with the understanding, awareness, and knowledge they had. Whenever we blame someone else, we are not taking responsibility for ourselves. We're going to have a brief interruption. Now, I'm not saying that that's going to be easy to hear for anybody because we are in a state of calling ourselves out right now. We have to call ourselves out because we are chosen, we are light workers, we are generational curse breakers. So even though they didn't have the greatest excuses, they could have known better, they didn't do better. I'm not excusing anything that any one of your family members did. But we will not reside there anymore. It has been a work in progress for me to forgive my family. I have been removed from them for 6.5 years. And I have to fight that battle every day, forgiving another family member and another one. And I'm not done because I just started. I went zero contact with them and I was like, F them. I don't want to deal with them. I don't ever want to see them again. But I wasn't healing. I was just like, oh, out of sight, out of mind. But it wasn't out of sight, out of mind, because every time they were brought up, every freaking time I would start bawling, I would get angry because they have done so much to me in my life that it's hard for me to let go of. So I'm not saying any of this to be like you are not valid in how you feel or you're wrong for feeling how you feel. I'm just saying what we're working on letting go of, because we can't change the past. I can't make my mom be there for me when I was 3. I can't make my father be there for me when I was 9. I can't make them be better parents back then, but I can reshape my future now. I choose not to treat my offspring, my loved ones, and my family that way ever, because I will stand on business as a generational curse breaker, and I will call myself out and put myself in the hot seat every time I see fit. My husband's really good at calling me out too. Like, and maybe you're not okay right now because you just got really mad when their name was mentioned. Okay, riddle me what? Okay, I need to work on that. So there could be some underlying issues, and we are figuring out what all of the underlying issues are. We are the expert. This is one of the reasons why you're going to be discovered. You have so much wisdom from all that you've endured. If my family never treated me that way, us light workers, us chosen, if we were never treated that way by our families, we wouldn't be the warriors that we are now. So in that, I've always thanked them. Not in person. Not in person. let me be clear. But in my mind, I've always been like, oh, I'm glad I'm not like my siblings. I am glad I'm not like my distant relatives. I am glad I'm not a spoiled little TWAAATTT. I'm so glad I'm not a whole chooch. I'm so glad I had nothing. Literally. I'm so glad I got bullied. I'm so glad I had no school supplies, no new school clothes, no supervision, was malnourished, dealt with a lot of health issues. I needed that because it made me the beast that I am now. I am the wrong one every day of the week. You are cosmic, you are divine, you are humble, you are mother effing intuitive. The devil will always come to play. Our family will always be however the frick they are. But we will reside in happiness. That's our side of the street. We can't be concerned with their dirty shenanigans on their side of the street. We will not empower their janky, dusted, busted Sesame Street crack magic spell work. We will not. We have Archangel Michael. We have our spirit team. We have our angels and our ancestors. Why would we give them the time of day? Like, oh, it's working. F them. F that and F them. Okay, so for those of you in love, you are going to be figuring out the cold, hard truth of what you cannot deal with anymore. It's just going to be so crystal clear. So let's just do a little side note vote really quick. If you need the love reading portion towards the end of this message, I want you guys to drop a butterfly in the live chat because illusions are being dropped in love. So that love message might not have to do with love specifically, but it will have to do with how you love someone. So maybe it's not necessarily the person that you're dating or married to, but maybe it's somebody that you really care about that isn't just like any good for you anymore. We got butterflies. So I have my love decks behind me. I don't want to even put them on the table if we didn't need that part towards the end, and we'll do it before the unboxing. So thank you guys for participating. Now, let's get into the nitty gritty of the rest of your message. You are going to see so much revealed for you this week because you have not only always been the late bloomer, but you might feel like you always have to take the scenic route. However, you were stubborn before, you're really removing that. And I see you really trying to be more aware of being in a constant state of happiness. And I'm seeing that for some of you, that's from you giving, doing acts of service, donating, helping people in need. When I said earlier, like you're making time, you've got time today, You are making time to do things that you wouldn't normally do, and you are going to be bursting with joy, bursting from the seams because you are helping people that are really in need. Really in need. I love that. So let's say there's someone, they're not the easiest person to get along with, but you care for them. Okay, you care for them. They could be somebody elderly, somebody that, just really needs support. And you are seeing maybe a shift in people that really need the support that don't really know how to say that they need it. Clock that and use your intuition this week and see what magic unfolds for you as people are going through things and they might not be able to articulate it in the best way, but you are the ultimate care package and you're really going to be making people laugh and smile and feel loved. That is what you're making time for. That is probably something people in your family don't do. You probably have a family of regifters. I ain't saying there's nothing wrong with regifting, but it's like a sport to them, most likely. So I see you guys maybe donating things and doing things that are extremely thoughtful. Because in the past, you did a lot of things for people that did not freaking deserve it. They didn't deserve it. So I love that I got 2 buckets for you guys. I feel like in one bucket, you're like, yeah, this is all the people that I helped take care of in the last year. That showed me no appreciation, that didn't even do right by me, didn't respect me, and showed me who they really are. You're like, I don't need that. In this bucket, you are pouring into yourself. You're like, I'm going to pour into me. I'm going to take better care of me. I'm going to take better care of my health. And it's not something that you've just been saying because you want to trust yourself. You want to be able to trust yourself so you are able to trust other people. I heard that in Chandler's message today. If we are always telling ourselves, oh, I'm going to go to the gym, oh, I'm going to take care of that, I'm going to do this, and we don't do it, we know that we can't trust ourselves. We're not able to form those new habits. And new habits take some time to really be able to do naturally without even hesitation. So like the first stretch is the 21 days. And then there's a whole nother stretch of doing it naturally without griping or having to think about it. So in this new bucket, the second one, you're pouring into yourself. You have thrown out the other. And then as you fill this up, now another bucket will appear so you can pour into others that deserve it. So you pouring all of this into you is helping you see why those other people didn't deserve your time, your resources, your love and affection, or your acts of service, and why you need that for you. And then you'll think about some other people that actually freaking need it. You come in right at the nick of time. Which is funny because I put the clock in the laundry room because it felt like it was so loud. But these people, they don't know what kind of sorcery or superpowers you behold, but they know that you're amazing. I don't even think they know how to say it. They might be able to say it and put it in words, but I feel like it makes some of them very bashful. You are the type of friend that comes in when they like no one knows that like they need help, that they need something random, like some cash or some clothes or just a babysitter or anything. You are that friend that knows, and you are really going to be using that to help the people that are in their hour of need. You are destined to do things like this for the world. You are being discovered if you found this message. Ugh! I'm so excited. So whatever spiritual warrior I'm talking to, you are one cosmic galactic individual. You are the truth serum that people need. You are the unpopular opinion that people need. You are the fun. You are the innocence. You are the quirk. You are the giggles and the tingles that people really need in their life. So whatever that you do that is so artistically unique and tailored for you, People freaking need that in their life. They need that in their living room. They need it in a book, a painting, a soundtrack. They need that. God is going to be showing you why they do. And I feel like the work that you're really putting in, you ain't never been so serious about putting in that work and putting in that legwork. That is why, because how you were raised, you will surpass experts, celebrities, doctors, teachers. I'm telling you. I am telling you. Ace of Cups. Did you guys see that? People are like, how do they know? How do they know that I need them? How do they know that I needed them right now? You know when to text somebody. You know when to drop by. You just know. You just be knowing stuff. And you just left an era where you were censored, silenced, controlled, limited, constrained. And now Spirit or the divine is showing you how supported you are. You're just, this is this bucket that you just keep pouring into. The winds are shifting. So you are bringing a lot of excitement into your life. And I love that. This is passion projects that you have, things that you love to do for others and to do for yourself. I'm just so freaking proud of you guys. Your innocence is coming back into the picture. And you might feel like this is new, but it's not too new. These are new beginnings where you're not going to worry as much like you did before. Okay, you are not going to worry as much like you did before. You really feel in alignment, in sync with the universe. You're like, oh my gosh, I saw that sign right on time. Remember the other day we saw the Roadrunner? Well, I saw the Roadrunner and then I told you guys about it. But there's something about togetherness. You being one with yourself and not really hiding from the world, but it's making you energetically, like, I don't want to say discombobulated, but it's making you energetically like spot on. It's like you are being supercharged. You're like, I got energy to do this, that, because you keep pouring into you. And now here come the collaborations. People that want to work with you. People that, I don't know, just want to be your alliance. It's pretty crazy. Rainbows could be synchronistic to you at this time. There is a pot of gold. Whatever you wished in being discovered, that is being granted. You are manifesting wealth, and it is right on time. You are manifesting wealth, and it is right on time. You are manifesting love, and it is right on time. Sometimes we just gotta get some people out of the way. So we'll get into that at the second part of your message. You are showing everyone why you are the baddest, why you are chosen, why you are unapologetic, why you are unafraid. They're like, oh my gosh, why does she pose like that? Mind your business. Oh my gosh, what? They look so plastic. You are not giving an F about anyone's perceptions because you can read them all. You can read a lot of people with no map, eyes closed, okay? You're good at that. But it doesn't mean that you're going to buy into anyone calling you a false character, which I feel like people can do a lot. Just because you care about your appearance doesn't make you a false character. Just because you like to do your hair a certain way, wear your clothes a certain way, you're good at enhancing your body parts if you want to, or even if it's surgery, it doesn't matter. You see these people for who they are, you're like, oh, you're an admirer, you're a fan. It's fine. It's fine. You want an autograph? No? Okay. People are admiring you, and it is what it is. So some of you are going to be acquiring some online fame. Because how will the collective reach the masses if not by the internet? There is something that you're going to be doing online, whether it is retail, okay? It could be retail. It could be you singing. Something's going viral. Something is getting attention. This is your week to be discovered. And this whole month is going to be big, happy changes. 30 days. You know how, like, back in the day, they'd be like 30 days of games and, you know, like jousting and blah, blah, blah. It's like 30 days of big happy changes for you. Let the bannermen run around and let everybody know, okay? Let the people know that it's big happy changes for whoever is tuning in. Like, I know you guys feel energetically like, what's going on? Like, I feel really good. Like, I can conquer the world. Thank you, guys. Was I a host on MTV back then? No, but I grew up on MTV. Okay. Let's see what else we get for you guys in Being Discovered. What else is going on for the collective? Okay, first of all, we got the Ace of Cups. We got the Lovers. If you don't have someone, I want to see in the chat, if you have one person where you feel like this, you're like, that is my best friend. That person rides for me. I don't ever doubt them. Just say, yep. Yep. You have this type of love in your life. It could be a best friend. It could be a lover. You could put in the chat lover or friend. But you guys together are unstoppable. I was talking to Melanie in her live stream yesterday, because I don't do content on Sundays, and she was like, girl, does it not feel like we're superheroes and we're all like linking up and meeting each other and finally coming into contact with all the other superheroes? I'm like, yes, the superheroes are uniting. Whether it is a new person, you still feel like this. You're like, wow, I don't know what it is about them. I feel like I've known them forever. Where you feel comfortable to, like, this is like going on a first date with somebody and just being like, I just want to hold their hand. I just want to hold their hand. There's somebody where you're like, I just want to hold their hand. Did we just become best friends? Yep. Yeah, Avengers Unite. Avengers Unite. I love this. Okay, so Knight of Swords fell on the ground and Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords. Okay. Three of Wands. See? You guys have been waiting for this. You have been waiting for this. Every time you went to make a move, they're like, wait. You're like, oh my gosh, I'm so tired of waiting. It's finally here. You have so much energy. You're like, oh my gosh, let me clean. Let me get ready. Let me do my hair. It's like, you're excited. You're not like mad. You're not mad. Hi, Angie. No, this is not the love portion yet. This is what you guys are working on. Not being too nostalgic about the past, not living in the past, because we live longer when we look towards the future. We don't live as long when we live in the past, and that's why you are so much in the spirit of forgiveness, giving more affection and respect to yourself. The more affection and respect and trust that you give to yourself, the more that you will be able to give this to other people. Hi, Danielle. I just raised my vibration, bestie. Thank you. You're welcome. I love that. Okay. Let's see. Is there anything else that I wanted to read in here really quick? Okay, I want to read this to you guys really quick. In the infinity of life where I am, all is perfect, whole, and complete. In the infinity of life where I am, All is perfect, whole, and complete. The past has no power over me because I am willing to learn and to change. The past has no power over me because I am willing to learn and to change. I see the past as necessary to bring me where I am today. I am willing to begin where I am right now to clean the rooms of my mental house. I know it does not matter where I start, so I now begin with the smallest and easiest rooms. And in that way, I see the results quickly. I am thrilled to be in the middle of this adventure, for I know I will never go through this particular experience again. I am willing to set myself free. All is well in my world. Oh, I love that. That's so beautiful. I love that. So things are really being like your eyes are being opened. Your vision is different. Everything is hitting different. It's more vibrant. It's more high definition. It's just, you're ready. You are ready to hear the truth of what is going to unfold for you. I don't even know what freaking deck to pull out. Aloha. Thank you for joining us all the way from Hawaii. Okay. Let's see. Let me put this over here. So you do have a lot of people that really like being around your light. They might not be great at telling you that, but there are people that likes being around you. Nine of Cups. Live in a constant state of gratitude. This gratitude is bringing you your breakthrough. Is bringing you your microphone. Is bringing you the key that you have been waiting for. I just see you just going from zero, like, I don't know what I just did. I don't know why I was in this relationship. Oh my gosh, it's that time of the year where I get depressed and like you're leaving this behind. Being in your cups, being in your feelings in this negative way, or letting other people just rain on what you got going on. You're like, nope. Roadblocks lifted, money blocks lifted, love blocks lifted. I got Four of Swords. Why aren't you resting? Are we getting enough rest? I know we're not. I know we're not. But it's okay. We're going to try again tomorrow. We're going to try again tomorrow. So this is the thing. And this is hard when you're so disciplined to do a lot. My workaholics, my people pleasers, my hotheads in recovery that are in the building. In this phase of your life, the more you're resting, the more you will be rewarded. The more you are enjoying the rest, the more you will be rewarded. It will happen while your eyes are closed, while you're sleeping, while you're enjoying yourself. Because there's this return to innocence. You're going to get a lot of the resources that you need, taking your time, being inspired, doing what makes your heart sing. You have everything you need to do anything you want. I see that you got a whole new lease on life. You have a new lease on life, and you're like, this is my game. This is my controller. And I want my life to be different. So how you could be looking at life today, like, I have time. And I'm just going to do what I can do, and I'm okay with that. I'm not going to overdo it. I'm not going to overexert myself, and I'm going to enjoy the small things. I'm going to enjoy the mundane. What would necessarily be mundane? You're going to make it something fun or therapeutic for yourself instead of letting the chaos take the wheel. Thank you, Mo, for your donation. Okay, anything else? Ooh, I caught those. Let go of self-imposed limitations. Let go of self-imposed limitations. That's what you've been doing today. So you can rest. So you can take it easy. So you're on your way. You're like, I know that I have to get more rest. And I'm going to start with the rooms that are easiest to do. In my mental house, I'm going to start with what is easiest. You're kind of a big deal, so start acting like it. 6 of Wands. You are the warrior returning home. It's like Game of Thrones or House of the Dragon. We'll say House of the Dragon. Where they're coming through and they're like, yeah, we're cool. We just fought. Hey, what's up? You want an autograph? You want an autograph? You want to buy me a beer? Yeah. You are that person. Start acting like it. I mean, you don't have to be like Cocky the House, but you can be you. You are charming. You are like charismatic. You are the silver tongue. You are the brutal truth that people need, and you wrap it with a bow. Be you. Okay? You are a big deal, and you are allowed to act like it. Okay. I think we're done with this deck, and we're pulling this one. And then I will get into love for you guys, and we'll circle back to the collective. In what areas of life are you pretending like you're fine? You're also addressing these things, but you're starting with whatever's easiest. Is it somebody that disrespected you, somebody that you're going to cut off, a job that like you just don't resonate with anymore? You are being discovered because you are done pretending like you're fine. Welcome, Mo, to VIP. You are done pretending like you're fine. You're like, you know what? That did affect me. And I didn't like it. So I'm going to address it. Because no one's ever going to talk like that to me again. You are seeing who's trying to stay tethered to you. And you're like, no. No. We have marriage. Yeah, you guys definitely need your love message. For those of you that are married, you have been here before. The past is never where you think you left it. Marriage is work. And whoever says it ain't, like, marriage is work. It's not like it doesn't gotta be a job you can't stand, but it is work, and both people have to be participating. So maybe you two are going to be working on leaving things in the past and looking towards the future, because it's just not helping if one person stays in the past. Yep, the new home. Some of you guys could be moving. For those of you that are married or that are booed up, you're really ready for like more space, new beginnings, your white picket fence. You are ready to really make your place a home. Maybe some of you guys aren't moving, but you're just redecorating and cleaning house to where you feel like you're in a new home, or you really enjoy being in your home where it's like your sanctuary. You're welcome, Chloe. The unread messages. I also see that you're not going to be reading any messages you don't want to read. Okay, you're not going to be going any places you don't want to go. You are not going to be, like, if the emails are stacking up, people that are very intrusive on your energy, you're not giving them the time of day. The people that have disrespected your energy, you are not giving them the time of day, because we teach people how to treat us. If they disrespect us, if they're intrusive, if they're acting like a whole banana, and we're just like, yeah, cool, do that again. What? Skirt? No. No. You are going to teach people in this season how to treat you. You will not pick up the phone. You will not text back. You will not respond. And if you do respond, they'll wish you hadn't. Okay, if you do respond. And I also see you working on the anxiety of like not being anxious that your phone is hot. Okay, that your phone could be really hot. Because it could easily have you in goblin mode. This is another thing. You're going to be mindful of what gets you there. You're going to be mindful of the people that can get you there fast, that can get you there quick. You're going to be like, you know what? They really get me hot. I don't want to talk to them until they know how to act. Maybe there's some people from your past, they want to reconcile. They're like, I'll never do it again. Or I don't even know why you're mad. Why can't you just let it go? I am letting it go. I am forgiving. It doesn't mean that we're friends. It doesn't mean that we're reconciling. Why don't you go find somebody else to talk to or harass? There are some people from the past that they're maybe going to try to gaslight you. Like, why can't you let that go? Because you're not delusional. You're not trying to not let it go, but you're just aware that they will do that again. They will do that again because they're not respecting boundaries right now. They are not respecting boundaries right now. So maybe some people think that you're being a little too harsh. Oh my gosh, why don't you just like ease up on them? No, I am teaching them how to treat me. If they come over here on my side of the street and disrespect me, access denied. And until they figure out and wrap their brain around what they did wrong, I have nothing to say. There's so much that you are being rewarded for right now. You're like, take 2 steps back. Why? Oh my gosh, you're still mad about that? Yeah, take 2 steps back. Take another 2 steps back. You're like, no. Somebody could have disrespected you. They think it's no big deal. You could be really disappointed in them. You thought you guys had all the chemistry in the world. They're like, you're looking at them like, you ruined this. Not me. Okay? We had the chemistry, we had the connection, and you took a literal dump on it. So, don't look at me. You guys could also be doing mirror work. Looking in the mirror and being like, I'm perfect. Just the way that I am. Not to be crazy or arrogant, but because you're working on yourself. And how these people treated you, it affected your self-esteem at one point or another. Like, you're the last person that somebody that, like, there's a bunch of people that need your help. A bunch of people. So you would think that if they need you, they wouldn't want to make you mad. They wouldn't want to disrespect you. And then they do that. You're supposed to see who they are. So you don't waste time on someone that wants to play in your face. So you don't waste time. The illusions are being dropped. There are very hard truths that you are realizing, especially in love. It could be a loved one or a lover. And you're like, dang, I was going to give them the moon, the freaking stars. I was going to give them everything. And they just literally threw it back in my face. That is a blessing. Hold on. That is a whole blessing. We are saving room for a real one. If Johnny Bananas is standing in the doorway, how is the real one going to walk through the door? If Johnny Bananas is still in the doorway talking that mess, I'm going to change. Oh my gosh, what's wrong with you? Like, how is anybody going to come through the door? I'll wait. How are they going to get there? They're like, oh, I guess she's already got somebody. I guess he's already talking to somebody. Like, I guess I'll just keep walking. It is a blessing that they treated you however they did. And I know it hurts. I know whoever I'm speaking to, however they just did you, you were like, what? Because maybe for a whole year or longer, they treated you differently. But all of the illusions are being thrown out the window. It is for your betterment, so you can be in your merriment, so you can have these big, happy changes all month long. All month long. As I went through this last week, I feel like I channel things like a week before the collective is going to deal with it, or we are dealing with it together. We just haven't what? We haven't sorted out what it really is or what it really means. Last week I was going through this where I was like, I don't know why this person just acted like that. I'm shook. I shouldn't be shook because I've dealt with this before, but I'm shook by they're not even sorry. I don't know why I'm surprised. I knew that this was going to be the month that hard truths were revealed. And I guess in the back of my mind, I was praying, hoping, wishing on a star it wasn't going to be them. Because my heart was going to be broken. And sure as shit, they just stood on disrespect, stood on, I don't care, and it just, ripped my heart into pieces. So whoever I'm speaking to, that is a blessing. It is a blessing for us to have gone through that. Because they will one day realize how badly they messed up. They will one day realize how badly they messed up. We are being shown what is crazy Looney Tunes land and what is reality. Okay, we got almost there. Patience is bitter, but the fruit is sweet. Patience is bitter, but the fruit is sweet. Hi, Mr. Wordplay. I'm doing good. How are you? Okay. There is a wheel that is turning. Or you're going to be traveling. Someone here could be like going to an amusement park. Hi, Angelica. You're welcome, Timony. Wow, is this about my son? Yeah, it could be a child. You guys, I'm telling you, it doesn't just have to be a lover. It could be a loved one where you're like, I have tried everything to do right by you. And give the unconditional love that others aren't. And if they can't see that, people are going to be looking at you like, oh my gosh, they're really mad still. You're not mad. You're respecting yourself. You're not mad. You're working on forgiveness. You are putting a boundary up because you are not welcoming that in your home, in your life. You are not going to let them continuously make you feel crazy. You're not going to let them do it. Well, they get to act like a whole goblin. Haha, I got them again. Oh my gosh, like they fell for it again. I always get what I want with them. Haha. This is being revealed for a reason. So you don't waste a thought, a dime, a day doing stuff for them. Come on. Because I said earlier, you guys are being shown the people that really need your help. So we were giving all of this attention to the wrong people. All illusions are being dropped whether we want to deal with it or not. And as those illusions are being dropped, it's showing us like, hey, all this energy that you've been putting this way, skirt, put that all into you, and then you will see clearly as everything's being broken up into tiny little particles, you can assess it correctly. Wow, that wasn't a waste of time or a waste of money. I needed to see that, and I'm grateful for that, and I'm glad that it stopped because they need to keep it a buck. They need to keep it 1,000. They need to learn more about themselves. Sometimes we got to get all the way out of the way, bestie. When we are in the way, they can't deal with karma because we are energetically shielding them. Think about that. Okay? You are supposed to be stepping into your sovereignty. It'd be really hard to do with Johnny Bananas holding onto your leg. Okay? These people are slowing you down. They are dishonoring you behind the scenes. This is hard to look at. This is a big awakening. This is why you're being discovered. We are done letting little chooches, goblins, Decepticons, it doesn't matter who they are, ridicule us or mock us in a time where we have taken care of them, when they have been vulnerable, when they have had no one else, when they have shut down, when they have had nowhere to run, and we have been the place for them to go. Whoever this is, you don't have to put the time and energy there. And you stepping aside is going to let the karma parade come right on through. Let it come right on through. Because if you are even tethered, it ain't going down like that. It's not going down like that. We have all seen it. Okay? We have all seen it where we were in a relationship. Let's say we were in a toxic relationship and we just didn't want to let them go. So because we didn't let them go, we felt like we were dealing with all this karma and just like bad things happening because we weren't ready to let them go. And then when we did, bing, bang, boom. When I left my ex, one of my most toxic exes, lied, cheated, stole, all the things. Family, was always against me every time me and him fought. Like, I had to fight with all of them. And it was just ridiculous, redundant, and repetitive. So when I left, when I was like, there is no reconciliation, I'm leaving the state, I'm moving, give me my little dog, I don't care, bye. He got karma. He had a whole kid. 2 of my exes did, okay? 2 of my exes where I said, you know what? You've disrespected me for the last time. I'm gonna love me and, you'll never be able to call me again. You'll never be able to call me again. It's not gonna happen. You are declaring who you are. You are declaring who you are. So when I left these certain relationships, they had children right after. And they both did not want that. They both did not want that. Like, sometimes we gotta get all the way out of the way. We don't have to strategize anymore. Let God, the divine, your angels, your ancestors, let them strategize. You don't have to worry about that anymore. You ain't gotta lift a finger for that anymore. You get to do you. You get to do you. You got 99 problems in these bitches. These witches ain't one. You got 99 problems, and they are not one. And it's sad, but this is our rebirth. This is how you're being discovered. Because we have to see every which way we are being distracted. Every which way we are being a channel or a vessel for the wrong people. And it sucks sometimes because we're like, oh my gosh, like what is going on? But the way that you are so giving and so generous, we really can't just be giving to the wrong people. We've got to pour into ourselves. You are going to pour into yourself. I'm a recovering pick-me. I feel that. Hi, Alexia. I feel like so many of us in our earlier dating years, we didn't even know what a pick-me was. And then we were on that pick-me behavior because we wanted that validation from how our parents treated us. We wanted our parents' validation, so then we looked for that in other people, and we had pick-me tendencies. We had pick-me tendencies. Okay, let's do the love message for those of you guys that really need that. Okay? For the truths being revealed in love. Now, again, this doesn't just have to be love. This could be somebody you care about deeply or somebody that you are in love with. So you guys put it where it goes and take what resonates and leave the rest. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. This is something that some of you guys do not like to do. You're like, no, I'll just figure it out. This is also an initiation. You being more patient and just going with the flow and enjoying yourself and being more childlike. I'm seeing you guys do a lot of reading, listening to audiobooks, journaling, doing things you don't normally do, but things that you've always wanted to do, because now you're going to work on trusting yourself. You're like, these are the things I always said I was going to do, so now I'm going to start doing them. Now I'm going to start doing them. I'm going to let other people help me. Chemistry. There is a strong magnetic attraction here. So we got that when we were talking about it not even 5 minutes ago. We're like, there is all this chemistry here, and they just threw it out the window. We're like, what in the frick? What in the frick? All right, I never pull out this deck, hardly ever, because this deck is a lot to deal with. This will tell me what time it is. Hold up. Anything not of the light or the... Anything not of the light or the divine plan is no longer welcome here and must leave immediately. Thank you, angels. Thank you, ancestors. And thank you, spirit guides. Okay. Hypocritical. Self-righteous. Won't admit their feelings. Rather stay quiet. Rather shut all the way down than act on their feelings. See why I don't be pulling out this deck? This deck gets crazy. It just threw the other bucket. It just threw it. So they rather duct tape their whole mouth than tell you anything. Somebody that you're dealing with, they could also be a cyber bully. They make false claims about you in order to make themselves feel good. They're always like doing this, box of shame. Always trying to make you feel shame. This is what you don't understand. Like, you were always there for this person and you would let them vent and tell you things, but then when you really need to know something, they can't even give you the decency to tell you what's going on. You're like, here's the microphone. Okay, speak. And they're like, they don't want to say nothing. They don't want to say anything. You're like, what in the world? Release desperation. Free yourself from your past mistakes by forgiving yourself for what you have done or went through. Okay, maybe you chase them for a little bit. You're like, I can't really believe this is what's going on. So hold on. Let me try again. Wait, let me try again. So you could have tried, and now you're like, all right. Desperate don't look good on me. I don't chase. I'm not doing that. So I'm done now. Hey, but you could still be sad. Like, dang. What? It might also make you feel better to vent to some friends about said situation. Wow, this person's acting like trash. Straight trash. You're like, I don't know them. It's like they hid this for a long time. Like at least a year. Feels worthless, insignificant, acts up for attention. So they act up to get attention, but that does not work with you. That does not work with you. We have multiple marriages. For some of you guys, they could be the type of person that goes from one marriage to the next, to the next, to the next. Like, what? Hold on, guys. Whoa. Okay. This deck scares me. Okay, this is a little bit intimate. Okay, it's a little bit intimate. I'll try to read what's appropriate. Boring in bed. Are you going to move or do I have to do all the work? They could also try to talk to you like that. So this doesn't have to be like necessarily about sleeping together. This could just be them like always putting the blame on you. Like, are you going to do anything? Or they're like, I have to do everything. Like, what do they do? What do they even do? What do they even do? I cannot. Okay. This person does not want to admit that they want to be spoiled. They're chasing the affection of somebody else that is never going to give it to them. They're chasing somebody else's affection, and you're standing there trying to give them the affection, and they're like, nope, I don't want it from you, I want it from them. Self-sabotage. You know they're self-sabotaging. You're going to let them. Let them. Okay? They're holding back because they've never been truly loved like this. They're holding back because they don't know what to do with all your goodness. They really don't. They really don't. It's really sad. That is really, really sad. Now, if this has to do with little ones, okay? This could be a co-parenting situation, and somebody might be calling CPS. I mean, I hope that's not the case, and I hope that everyone is safe if that is the case. But somebody could be calling CPS, or this person could be saying that, like, they're gonna call services on you or whatever, and they're very cruel and they have no regard for you. So maybe they're saying something like, oh, are you going to watch the kids, or do I have to do everything? Are you going to be like that in bed, or do I got to do everything? Like, mother effer. What? So they might be saying something crazy like, oh, I'm going to have you investigated. Riddle me what? Riddle me what? Twisted belief system. This is another reason why you guys aren't seeing eye to eye and why you don't need to waste your time. This person does not know who they are. And they can get swayed into this and then persuaded into that. And they're like a ping pong ball. Like, they just don't, it's like a pinball machine. They don't care where they go. They don't care where they go. They have a very destructive way of thinking, and you need to let them destroy their side of the street. Don't let them bring that mess into your side of the street, into your home. Because that's crazy. This person is very destructive. Okay. Anything else for that? Public shaming. So this person could have publicly embarrassed you, or they could have done this online. And then instead of apologizing, they stood on it. Big mistake. Huge. Big mistake. Huge. Stand back. Let the karma parade come through. Okay? Because you are not the one. You being like, no, why'd you do that? No, let them. I literally can't. So yeah, again, I see you guys reading more, like you're wanting to get to the bottom of something. Ooh, truth seekers, freedom fighters, freedom riders, truth seekers. That's all you want right now. You're like, I need the truth. I need the truth. The whole truth and nothing but the truth. So where you're moving towards is it being safe to love. It is safe for you to love, even though this situation didn't work out. It is to show you that this type of hate or sabotage, it comes in all shapes and sizes. Craziness. It is time to retreat. I told you. Retreat. Yeah. Free yourself. Oh my gosh. Says it's time to take back control of your life. This person snatched the game controller. They're like, it's time for you to unplug that, rip the cords, bop the batteries right out of that mother effer, stomp on it. You got to do whatever you got to do. They don't have jurisdiction here. Can I get an amen? Okay. Maybe you bought them a PS4, PS5, whatever the frick. You might snatch that and be like, okay, bye. Okay, bye. Sorry. I can't. Like, you're changing too, and don't let other people at this time try to make you feel like, oh my gosh, like you're still holding on to that. No. First of all, they're assuming what you're holding on to. We don't tolerate disrespect. They better find the ladder and climb. Your respect is too valuable, it is too expensive, and they cannot afford you. If they think, they better think again. They better, they better think again. You're ready. You are ready to be discovered. You are ready to be discovered. Okay, I'm going to pull out, let's see. Ooh, let's do charms instead. Let's do charms instead. These boots are made for walk-in. You guys could be buying some new shoes. I'm seeing like you got a bunch of new hobbies. Some of it might be online shopping. I just see you guys going through this breakthrough and really spoiling yourself. Like, I'll buy myself something nice. And you're glowing. Maybe you guys can read people's auras. You can see the colors around them. Like, you're just fluorescent. Your phone is going to be ringing off the hook. You guys could be putting it on silent or do not disturb. I am seeing that you guys are going to be really good at multitasking this month. But like, look, oh my gosh, a remote control. You're like, yeah, give me that remote control. That's mine. Again, the initials I got for you guys is S, P, B, and A. Hearing a Harley. Oh, I love this little guy. Seriously, so many people thought they could move you around on the board, but this is your game. This is your game. You guys might have a sunglass collection, or you might have broken like your favorite pair of sunglasses. I just see you guys buying things for yourself right now. Like buying things that are like hard to get or discontinued, or you're just going to be setting a lot of trends on social media or online. This is the second time I'm getting the ballerina, so you guys could be dancing or going to a show, like maybe a concert or a show in Vegas, or taking dance classes. Some of you guys could be going to the dentist or getting dental work done or like getting tooth gems. Some of you guys could be cooking more, getting pizza. Somebody here is getting their lips done. But you're going from rags to riches. Know that. Look, I got the glass slipper and the crown. You are about to get rewarded for all the good deeds that you've been doing. So I know that it might be really frustrating that some of these people are doing whatever they're doing, but all of the good deeds that you're doing by pouring into yourself, doing the mirror work, praying for others, being there for the people that really need it in their hour and time of need. There is so much magic and merriment that's going to unfold. Wow, I got curtain call. You are done being at a fork in the road. You're done. Been there, done that, got the t-shirt. This is your curtain call. The scales are being balanced. This change is happening now. The contracts are changing. They're either getting stronger or they're changing. You're either ripping them up or they're getting stronger. Wow. Celebrity, admiration, appreciation, focused attention. You are born to perform. This is your parade. This is your feast. This is your table. And we have justice. So for all the people that thought that they could just act like that, whoever wanted to take their side, there's a reckoning. There is a day of reckoning. Whoever tried to publicly humiliate you. Thank you, Jane. Thank you for your donation. So you're about to be smooth sailing. We have luxury, wealth, over the top. Now, some of you guys like nice things and other people could be like, oh my gosh, they're so over the top. Who cares? You don't have to justify why you have what you have or why you like what you like. Like, you guys could be buying a new car and they're like, oh my gosh, what do you need that for? Don't be a whole hater, mind your business. Oh my gosh, why'd you buy that outfit? It's none of your business. It's none of your business. It is time for things to unfold smoothly. Look, there might be something you're inventing this month, maybe this week. You are a mastermind. I told you guys in the beginning, you're going to be setting trends, groundbreaking developments, inspired ideas. you are being discovered. If you are coming across this message, it doesn't matter when you see it. All of the baggage that you are unpacking, you being like, this is the 3-year-old me, I got you. I got you. And separating from this other version of yourself, you're like, no, no, no. You are being given the tools, not only by God, but you are finding the tools. God is leading you to the tools and to the right people. God is leading you to the kingdom, the palace, the tools, the people, the alliances, the powerful friends. Yes, from rags to riches, Ray. Yes. See, I told you guys, you're going to be reading. You guys could naturally like to do research. So think about that, because those of you that are going to be surpassing, the experts, the teachers, all the other people, you do a lot of reading. And some of these people, they have the title, but they haven't put in the work like they should. So you might be backing away from some experts or mentors, or maybe even counselors. I don't know. And you're just looking beneath the surface. Again, whatever illusion has been there for a while that is being broken up into dust so you can assess it clearly is going to show you what you need to walk away from. Okay, who wants to see an unboxing? Okay, if you guys want to see an unboxing, let's see, what can you drop below? Drop your microphones down below if you want to see an unboxing at the end. I do have some more goodies coming in the next week, but I'm running out of stuff to open for you guys. Alexia says me. Yeah, I've got some new goodies on the way, like stuff that I haven't unboxed with you guys yet. So we'll play a little game. We'll play a little game. Thank you, Simmons. Thank you, guys. See, your situation is improving. Okay, let's play. This is big into energy. Okay, I've got other things coming in a couple of days and some stuff coming in a couple of weeks that we will unbox together, most likely in a live. So I want you guys to pick one. Which one would you guys like? You guys can comment it down below. We already have on the channel hope, loyalty, and love. Wait, no. We have hope, love, happiness, and loyalty, I think. So you guys can pick one. And then in a couple days or weeks when I have the other packages, I'll put a couple in front of you and you guys can pick one of the boxes like we did last time. And then so you can pick which one I open. And then, yeah, we'll go from there. Okay, I would like the secret. That would be awesome. But if not, I would like Serenity. I don't think I have Serenity. No, I do not. So I would like the green one. But we shall see. Ready? Okay. Let's get this open. Reg tag up. Not gonna look. Not gonna look. Okay, you guys have your guesses in? I try to keep the tag down in the extra card because otherwise it'll tell us what we got. Where are the ears? Ears, face. Okay, you guys ready? I'll show you guys first. Dun, da, da, da. Did you guys see? Okay. We got... Wait, is this Serenity? It is! See, I told you guys. Now, remember, there should always be one of these. So if it's a Labubu, not a Lufufu, there will be one of these. Even the Lafufus have one of these, but they're always thinner. So don't get bamboozled. There should be authenticate, whatever the word is, on the back, silver QR code. There should also be one on the tag right there for authenticity. But yeah, you guys, we got Serenity. What? At first I thought we got Hope again. I was like, damn. So now we're just missing Luck and the Secret. We're just missing Luck and the Secret. What? Oh my gosh. How freaking cute. It's so soft. So I have a macaroon coming. So this one is the secret one. It's the black one. So cute. So now all we need is the purple guy. We're just missing, oh, this one. This one and this one. There's this one girl I watch and she says it always comes down to the purple and the secret. And I was like, oh, but that's not going to happen to me. It's happening. It's happening to me. It's happening. So what I do is I save these cards and I put it in like a baseball sleeve. And then we'll put this little guy in the case. So we'll put that to the side. But yeah, I'm running out of stuff to open for you guys. I literally only have one Labubu left to open, and it's a sitting one. It's a have a seat. But you guys, I got some other toys that I have never opened before that are going to be new for me, and I am so excited. I'm going to try to find a sponsor so I can get you guys like a discount code. Okay, so I'll be working on that. Don't worry, because I need to find, you guys a hookup. A worthy connect. We need to get my besties a worthy connect. Whether you are collecting for yourself, it's for your inner child, or if it's for your children. Okay? But, yeah, I'm going to read one more part from this book. Let's see. What can we read? I want to find something random. Okay. The next time you look in the mirror, look into your own eyes and say your name and say, I love you and I accept you exactly who you are, or I accept exactly who I am. So one of the things that we can do to exercise the love that we have for ourselves, again, this is the book that I'm reading. Thank you, Melanie, for reading this book on your channel. I'm so grateful. And this will help with healing the body, any ailments, and she has a lot of different books, over 50 million copies sold. I'll try to find an affiliate link for this book too for you guys. But basically we can say, Brittany, I love you just the way you are. I love you just the way you are. You are perfect. Who else does that? Mel, not just Melanie, but Mel. What's her name? You guys know the channel. She does mirror work too. She's really awesome at it. You did TY toys for your daughter. That's awesome, Alexis. Yeah, I got some Namis coming. I've got some other ones. They're coming from different places, and I'm just trying to see like who do I want to work with and try to get some discount codes for you guys, because I want to find a reliable source for you guys to be able to collect these as well. If you're already maybe collecting them or you want to start, just a heads up, it is slightly addicting. So these blind boxes, you guys, they get me. I can't. I'm in it. You just go from having like no Labubus to like a bunch. And like, I like the Labubus, but I also like the Crybabies. I like the Hachi Poo Poos, which are like the smelly gummy bear ones. I like the Powerpuff Girls. I really, really, really like the Crybabies. And now I'm on to the Namis. I'm on to the Namis. They're so freaking cute. So cute. Because I love anything like, you guys, when I was little, and I didn't really have anybody around to tell me like, don't do that. I mean, I did, but not for like 6 years of my childhood. So if I had a little baby, like a little baby doll, I was like, oh my gosh, this is my baby. I'm going to take her everywhere. Like, I really thought that Ish was my baby. Like, Oh, Danielle, thank you. You are perfect. Thank you, Tommy. Yeah, you guys are realizing you are not being backed up into a corner. Your life is just beginning. Your life is just, this was last month. Last month we were like, oh my gosh, what do I gotta do now? You're on a new level. You're on a new level. Okay? This was last month. This was last year. You're like, help. Send help. Okay, these people left us for, they left us for you know what. Ooh, you guys want to know a really good show right now? It's on HBO or HBO Max or DirecTV. Task. Just aired the fourth episode last night. It's about like this biker group and like the FBI, and I don't know, it's really good. It's really good. It's really good. But yeah, basically people left you and they're like, haha, like you see these people running? They're just like taking off, right? They're like, they're gonna call for us. They're gonna need us. You're like, I'll never. I'll never. See how she ain't calling for them? She's trying to grab that broom. Like, you're just trying to, like, you're calling out for God. You ain't calling out for them. Wheel of Fortune. Like, with the people that I've ordered these from, I feel so incredibly lucky that I haven't gotten the same one. Now, I'm not gonna be like, I'm not buying those whole big boxes. Like, I feel like I want to pick them randomly. But I'm so grateful that they have not sent me the same one yet. And I've ordered 3 different packages from them, and they haven't sent me the same one yet. I'm like, shook. Nothing that I've ordered have I gotten 2 of. Like, what? And to imagine, not even a month ago, I had none. But I love a good sale. Don't get me started. I love a good sale. Wheel of Fortune, you are about to be at the top of the wheel. Like, I cannot believe I'm so lucky. I cannot believe I got a free coffee or somebody paid for my lunch today. Like, it's just going to be unbelievable luck. You're just going to be feeling so in sync with the universe because you are being discovered. You are in alignment. No, I definitely don't need 2 of each. I just want, I'm just grateful to have gotten at least all of them are different. I'm so happy about that. I was like, I don't need 2 of the same kind. Yeah, I've just ordered a macaroon. I don't have any macaroon Labubu's. I just ordered one. So I can do that unboxing with you guys. I ordered some Namis. I ordered some more Crybabies, some more Power Puffs. And then I found another place where I found some on sale. And I was like, oh, yes. Okay. Thank you, Seth. Strength. Okay, anything else? I think that's it. 10 of Pentacles, stop. You're just going to be so happy. I'm so happy for you guys. You are being discovered. You are being discovered. I hope that you guys enjoyed this message, and I try to make it as interactive as I can. I don't know how long I've been on here, only an hour and a half, but I had to like look at it at the top, the tippy top. But I'm sure next time I'll be on here a little bit longer. But yeah, I run out of stuff to open for you guys. Like, I get so excited. I'm like, we're just going to open one. And I'm like, let's open another one. Let's open another one. Now I'm looking around. I'm like, crap, I don't got nothing else to open. So I better get going. I better get going because I need to drop off a care package for someone. And it's getting late. But I love you guys so much. Don't forget to smash the you know what. Hit the bell, duh. All important links are in the description box. Whether you're looking for Patreon or just any other information. My hair care affiliate links are also down below for the K18. If you guys have like color treated, damaged hair, anything, the stuff that I like using is down below. Like the leave-in conditioner, etc., etc. I love you guys so much and I look forward to reading your comments. Don't forget to drop your favorite affirmations. And I think that's it. Thank you, YouTubers. So yeah, a lot of people ask me like what I use on my hair. And so when I link my hair care stuff, that's like my holy grail items that I use. They are expensive, but I try to find like cheaper affiliate links or a smaller container. And if you do get a big one, it's going to last you for almost a year. It's going to last a long time because you don't need a lot. You don't need a lot of it. So a little goes a long way. They are highly concentrated. All right, there's so much releasing you're doing from your past mistakes, so you are officially freeing yourself. If you made it all the way to the end of this message, affirm it below. I am being discovered. I have officially freed myself. All right. I'll see you guys in the comments. Bye.